Have you ever caught her sneaking looks at you, only to quickly look away and maybe even blush when you notice? Is she just being polite, or is she really interested in you? When a woman is into you, her natural responses usually show it, no matter how hard she tries to hide it. Every word, smile, and movement could be a sign that she's thinking about you all the time. But how can you read these subtle cues? And what does ancient Stoic theory have to do with dating today? Watch this movie to learn 11 clear signs that she wants your attention and can't stop thinking about you. We'll look at these signs through the interesting lens of Stoicism, which will give you more information about how she acts. If you like her, you have to watch this video. It could help you make a real connection with her. Remember to click like on this video. Also, please subscribe to our station for more helpful videos about relationships and growing as a person. If this movie helped you, please share it with someone else who could use it. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. Your opinion is very important to our group. Let's begin. Number 1. When her eyes betray her. When you're around a woman who's constantly thinking about you, her eyes will be the first to reveal her true feelings. Imagine you're at a social gathering and you notice her eyes tracking your every move. It's as if she's magnetically drawn to you, unable to avert her gaze, even when you catch her looking. She might quickly glance away, trying to appear nonchalant, but those lingering looks unmistakably show that her thoughts are entirely centered on you. In contrast, a woman who sees you merely as a friend won't spend time looking your way. She won't be fixated on you in that manner. However, if she can't stop herself from sneaking glances at you, often looking away bashfully when caught, it's a clear indication that her mind is preoccupied with thoughts of you. Eye contact is a primal way for humans to feel connected. Those burning looks she cast your way aren't just innocent glances, they trigger powerful bonding chemicals in her brain, flooding her with feelings of closeness. The longer she drinks in the sight of you, the stronger those sensations of desire become. It's like her eyes are windows into the depths of her attraction, revealing emotion. She may not even fully realize herself yet consider this scenario. While you're talking to her in a cafe, you notice that her eyes aren't just on your face. They're locked on you, as if she's trying to remember everything. When you look at her, she quickly looks away. It's not that she's not interested. Instead, she's probably thinking about how nice it would be to be closer to you and spend more time with you. Her intense, almost magnetic gaze shows that she's thinking about you, making her want to get to know you better. Stoic says that staying calm and noticing small signs can help you understand how someone is feeling without making snap judgments. By quietly noticing her eye contact, you can do this. This note of the patient reflects the Stoic practice of mindfulness, which helps you stay grounded and aware. If you notice her eyes lingering on you, it's likely that she spends many waking hours imagining what it would be like to be yours. This may boost your confidence, but remember to stay humble and kind as the Stoics teach. Balance your emotions and go into the situation with an open mind and heart. By noticing and understanding these visual cues, you can learn more about how she feels. Her eyes show not only how she feels right now, but also what she wants and thinks deep down. The next time she looks at you, take it as a sign that she likes and is interested in you more. Use this information to build a real, meaningful connection based on mutual respect and understanding. 2. She mimics how you talk and act. Have you ever noticed how someone might start to copy your speech or even your body language? It's called mirroring, and it's a strong sign that she's thinking about you and trying to connect with you on a deeper level. In Stoicism, we learn that our actions and thoughts are connected, and this connection can extend to how we interact with others. When a woman mirrors your language and behaviors, it's her subconscious way of aligning with your energy and seeking your approval. It's a subtle but profound form of communication that shows she's interested in you. For example, if you're on a date and you both lean forward a little while talking, you might not even notice her doing so. From an evolutionary psychology point of view, it's a clear sign that she's in tune with you and wants to create a sense of unity. People naturally draw toward others who are like them in some way. This is because it creates a sense of shared experiences and mutual understanding. When she copies your actions, she's trying to make this connection in her mind. She might cross her arms the same way you do, or she might sit with one leg over the other like you do. This isn't just a coincidence. It's her mind's way of connecting with yours by matching your moves. Watch how she talks. If you use a certain slang word or phrase, she might start using it too. Or if you have a certain pace to your speech, she might start to copy it. If she imitates your facial movements, it means she's not only listening, but also really interested in what you have to say. For example, if you smile, does she smile back in the same way? If you look surprised, does her face show the same emotion? Being in sync with her is a clear sign that she feels emotionally linked to you through Stoicism. Understanding and noticing these behaviors can help you be smarter and more aware in your interactions. Recognizing mirroring can help you remember the Stoic principle of interconnectedness, which says that our presence and actions affect those around us. The more mirroring you notice, the more she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. By being aware of these subtle cues, you can better understand how she feels and respond in a way that makes a real connection. Stoicism says that we should think about our deeds and how they fit with our values. Taking note of and recognizing these mirroring signs can help you. 3. She shows nervous behaviors in the realm of Stoicism. One of these is the display of anxious habits that can reveal that a woman is thinking about you. These small, often unconscious behaviors can show that she is preoccupied and emotionally excited when she's near you. For example, you might be talking to a woman and notice that she often plays with her hair or bites her nails. These actions may not seem important, but they're actually her body's way of dealing with the nervous energy that comes from her attraction to you. If she can't fully relax and resorts to restless movements, it's a clear sign that you make her both anxious and excited. Alternatively, imagine that you're sitting across from her at a coffee shop and she keeps twisting a ring on her finger while you talk, strokes her skin, or taps her foot under the table. These actions she does over and over are not random. They are her subconscious trying to deal with the stimulation she feels from you being there. Her mind is racing and she can't keep still, which makes her do these little habits. From a psychological point of view, these anxious habits are a way for her to deal with her stress and feel some level of comfort. Her actions are a direct result of the strong emotions she experiences around you. By observing and understanding these behaviors, you can learn more about how she feels and how you affect her. For example, if you notice that she often fidgets with her jewelry or adjusts her hair when you're together, take that as a sign of her interest and excitement. Knowing this about her feelings allows you to respond with a calm and collected attitude, which can help her feel more at ease. Realizing and understanding these anxious habits can deepen your connection with her. It shows that you are paying attention to her subtle cues, which can strengthen your bond even more. So the next time you notice these small behaviors, remember that they are not just random tics, but a window into her thoughts and feelings about you. For example, if you're at a social gathering and notice that she's watching your every move, that's a sign that she's thinking about you all the time. It's as if she's magnetically drawn to you, unable to avert her gaze. Even when you catch her looking, she might quickly glance away, trying to appear nonchalant, but those lingering looks unmistakably show that her thoughts are entirely centered on you. On the other hand, a woman who sees you merely as a friend won't spend time looking your way. She won't be fixated on you in that manner. However, if she can't stop herself from sneaking glances at you, often looking away bashfully when caught, it's a clear indication that her mind is preoccupied with thoughts of you. Eye contact is a primal way for humans to feel connected. Those burning looks she cast your way aren't just innocent glances. They trigger powerful bonding chemicals in her brain, flooding her with feelings of closeness. The longer she drinks in the sight of you, the stronger those sensations of desire become. It's like her eyes are windows into the depths of her attraction, revealing emotions she may not even full realize herself yet. For example, you're sitting across from her in a cafe as you talk. You notice her eyes aren't just focused on your face, they're locked in almost as if she's trying to memorize every detail when you catch her gaze, and she looks away quickly. In the theory of Stoicism, it's not because she's not interested. Instead, she's probably thinking about how nice it would be to be closer to you and spend more time with you. Keeping your cool and noticing small signs can help you figure out how she feels without making snap judgments. For example, if you quietly note her eye contact, you can figure out how she feels without making assumptions. Being mindful and observing with patience can help you stay grounded and aware. If you notice her eyes lingering on you, it's likely that she spends a lot of time thinking about what it would be like to be yours. This can boost your confidence, but remember to keep your cool, thoughtful, just like the Stoics say, to keep your emotions in check and face the problem with an open mind. Fourth, she asks about your interests. If a woman asks you about your hobbies and interests a lot, it's a clear sign that she's interested in you. St. Augustine said that this kind of interest goes beyond casual talk and means that she wants to know about your inner life and what makes you tick. This could be an attempt to connect with you on a deeper level by respecting who you are instead of how you look or your status. For example, let's say you're talking about your favorite book or hobby when she keeps asking you more specific questions. Just being nice, what do you like most about that book? How did you get into that hobby? They show that she's interested in what makes you happy and what you're excited about. This type of engagement shows that she wants to move forward. Consider this. If you tell her you like hiking, she might ask what the best walk you've ever been on, or what you like most about being outside in nature. This goes beyond simple compliments and helps her get to know you better. Her questions show that she cares about your experiences and wants to know why these things are important to you. This is in line with the Stoic concept of looking into someone's character and inner life to get to know them better and connect with them on a deeper level. Understanding and connecting with others is an important part of living a good life. When she asks about your interests and hobbies, she shows that she wants to see beyond the surface and connect with your true self. Her desire to learn more about you shows that you're often on her mind, and it means that she wants to get to know you as more than just an acquaintance. This deeper level of interest and engagement is a strong sign that you're on her mind, and she wants to build a meaningful relationship with you based on mutual understanding and genuine interest. When you tell a joke, she laughs out loud, and her reaction seems over the top and too happy. This over-the-top reaction isn't just about the joke. It's a sign that she's feeling very moved by your presence and wants to impress you. The fact that she laughs at even your most inappropriate jokes can mean that she's thinking about you and values the link you share. We know that people's actions often show what they want and how they feel. For example, if a woman smiles too much at your jokes, it's her way of seeking approval and bonding with you. Laughter is a sign of compatibility and closeness, which are two important parts of any relationship. When she laughs out loud at your jokes, she's not just replying to the joke, she's really strengthening the bond between you two. The next time you tell a simple, somewhat cheesy joke in a casual conversation, she laughs out loud, her eyes sparkling with delight. This reaction may seem exaggerated, but it's a strong sign of her interest. Psychologically, she craves the validation of your humor because it makes her feel closer to you. This laughter isn't just about finding the joke funny. It's about strengthening the bond she feels with you from a Stoic point of view. It's important to recognize this behavior without letting it boost your ego too much. Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded and not be swayed by external validation. Understand that her over-the-top laughter is a reflection of her feelings and desire to connect with you. It's her brain making sure she doesn't miss a chance to revel in your jokes and strengthen your feelings of acceptance. This over-the-top happiness comes from wanting to be close to you by laughing at your joke. She wants to make you feel good about yourself and think that your relationship with her is special. She does this by validating your sense of humor, which in turn validates her own feelings and the bond you two share. So the next time she laughs a little too loudly at your jokes, take it as a compliment and know that it's not just about the humor. It's about developing a special connection with you. Take in this moment with the quiet confidence of a Stoic, knowing that your presence has an effect on her. If you've made it this far, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below, or just type, "Bravo." Your involvement shows that you understand our message. Sixth, she grooms herself. Have you ever noticed how she smooths her hair, adjusts her clothes, or checks her makeup when you're around? These seemingly small and unconscious actions are big, signs that she's thinking about you. This self-grooming behavior is more than just a habit. It's a deep-rooted evolutionary signal of her interest. Let's look into this interesting phenomenon and how it relates to Stoicism and understanding human nature. When a woman engages in these priming rituals, semthi, smoothing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or checking her appearance, it's a clear sign that she's very aware of your presence. This behavior comes from our evolutionary roots, where looking good was important for attracting a mate in the past, and these actions still hold great meaning today. Today, from a Stoic point of view, it's important to watch and understand these behaviors without getting too attached to or affected by them. A famous Stoic philosopher named Marcus Aurelius stressed how important it was to understand human nature and why people do the things they do. By noticing these grooming behaviors, you can get a sense of how she feels and the subtle signals she's sending. For example, if you're at a party and notice that a woman you're interested in often fixes her hair or dresses up when she's near you, these are not random actions. They're driven by her subconscious desire to look more attractive in your eyes. She's basically getting ready for the possibility of courtship, even if she's not fully aware of it. Realizing this can be empowering. The stronger and more common these priming behaviors are, the stronger her psychological drive is towards you. It's a sign of how nervous she is, and a habit she's formed to improve her chances of getting your attention. As you pay attention to these signs, remember to stay calm and collected, following the Stoic ideals of self-awareness and emotional control. Recognize your actions, but don't let them control your emotions or responses. Instead, use this information to go through your interactions with confidence and clarity. To sum up, involuntary grooming is a strong sign that a woman is interested in getting your attention and thinking about you. By looking at these behaviors through the lens of Stoicism, you can better understand the subtle dynamics of human attraction. Pay attention to these cues, but always keep your inner balance and calm. This will not only help you understand her interest better, but it will also strengthen your own Stoicism in relationships. Number 7. When you see a woman making up reasons to start chats with strangers, you know she's talking. That's a strong sign she's thinking about you a lot. From a Stoic point of view, this behavior can be seen as her normal way of looking for connection, showing what she's feeling and thinking inside. She might randomly ask you about the copier at work, even though she knows how to use it. Or she might send you a message asking for help with something she could easily figure out herself. These small things, which you might not think are important, are actually ways for her to get to know you better. For example, she might ask you about your plans for the weekend. Even if she doesn't know you personally, these small talk sessions are her way of getting your attention and making a connection. In Stoicism, we learn to watch actions without judging them, and to figure out what people are trying to do. Her constant need to talk to you, even about unimportant things, shows that she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. It's not about what you say, but the act of talking to you. She values the time she spends with you, and these moments are important to her. If you catch her asking about a movie you talked about a few weeks ago, or asking your opinion on something unimportant, she's not just asking for no reason. She's trying to start a conversation and keep you interested. She's thinking about you and using these excuses to connect with you. If you look at this from a Stoic point of view, you can see that her actions are motivated by a deeper emotional need. She struggles to keep you off her mind and finds comfort in talking to you. This tendency to make up reasons to talk to you shows how much she wants to form a bond with you through the way you affect her thoughts. It's important to remember that every conversation she starts is a way for her to feel connected to you. It's a way for her to selfishly take up your time and mind share, even if it seems unimportant. By noticing these signs, you can better understand how she feels and how interested she is in you. When a woman regularly remembers little things about your life, it's one of the best signs that she's thinking about you. It's not just because she has a good memory. It means she's interested in you and values the times you've spent together. When she remembers small things or inside jokes you shared, it means you're often on her mind and that she really cares about what's important to you in the Stoic philosophy. When a woman remembers your favorite snack, the name of your childhood pet, or even that annoying thing you did, it's important to be in the present and value what's essential. Commercial tune. You can't stand it shows that she's not only listening, but also caring about the little things in your life. This is a sign of respect and a deeper emotional relationship. Look at this example. You casually say that your best childhood memory is eating strawberry ice cream with your family at the park. A few weeks later, she surprises you by giving you the same flavor of ice cream. This isn't just a nice thing to do. It shows that she listens to you and values the details you share. She went out of her way to remember and do something that makes you happy. From a Stoic point of view, these moments of joy show that you've put a lot of effort into your relationship. Stoicism teaches us to pay attention to the things we can change and to value the relationships we have with other people. She cares about your words and experiences because she can remember and bring up these small things. Her mind marks even the smallest facts about you as important enough to remember. This shows that she's becoming more emotionally invested in you and is aware of your likes, dislikes, and quirks. When a woman remembers and respects the little things about you, she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. This is a way for her to show you that you are important to her. It shows that the things you've been through together, no matter how small they may seem, are important to her. By accepting and appreciating these actions, you not only improve your relationship, but you also build one based on mutual respect and an understanding of the basic ideas of Stoicism. Her attentiveness to the small details is a profound insight into her feelings, suggesting she values and cherishes her connection with you. This level of detail and care is a testament to her budding emotional investment, signaling that you mean a lot to her. Number 9, she lifts positivity. Have you noticed that she seems exponentially happier, cheerier, and more prone to giggles when you're around? Outbursts of laughter and a generally positive demeanor can signal her joyful excitement simply from being in your presence. This behavior is not just a surface-level reaction, it's deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. From an evolutionary standpoint, projecting positivity through smiles, laughter, and animated body language helped our ancestors attract mates. These behaviors are deeply intertwined with our psychological mating rituals. When she can't stop laughing and grinning around you, it reveals her subconscious delight in your company. Those bubbly moments unveil her true feelings that she may be trying to conceal. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you and her at a social gathering with friends. You tell a joke, and she laughs louder and more sincere than anyone else. Throughout the night, you notice her looking at you and her eyes lighting up whenever you speak, even when you're just talking to other people. Her positivity seems to spike. This isn't just her being friendly. It's a sign that she's genuinely enjoying your company and maybe thinking about you a lot more than she lets on from a Stoic point of view. Understanding these subtle signals can help you handle your relationships with more wisdom and calmness. Stoicism tells us to watch things happen without getting too attached to them. Know that her increased laughter and happiness are signs of how she's feeling, but stay grounded in your own sense of self-worth and tranquility. By following Stoic principles, you can keep a fair view of the situation and enjoy the happiness she brings, but don't let that control how happy you are. Remember that true Stoicism is about being happy with yourself, no matter what other people say. This way of life not only makes you more attractive, but it also makes sure that your emotional health isn't dependent on how other people treat you. So the next time you see her laughing more around you, take it as a sign that she likes your Stoic principles. Enjoy the moment, but stay true to them. This balance will not only make you more attractive, but it will also help you handle the complicated parts of relationships with wisdom. And number 10, grace. When a woman makes excuses to stay, it's clear that she's thinking about you. Imagine this: the evening is ending and it's time to say goodbye, but she doesn't want to go. She hangs around, almost delaying the inevitable goodbye. This isn't just casual behavior. It means she's deeply interested in you and doesn't want the interaction to end from a Stoic point of view. This situation can be seen as a sign of how naturally people want to connect and enjoy important interactions. Stoicism teaches us to value real relationships and cherish moments of connection because they are precious and fleeting. Think about a time when you were having a great time with someone special. As the night goes on, you notice that she keeps finding little reasons to stay a little longer, another cup of tea, one more story to tell, or even just sitting in comfortable silence. Her actions are not random. They are her way of extending the time she gets to spend with you. When she lingers, she is savoring every moment, unwilling to leave the bubble of happiness and warmth that your presence brings. This is a natural response that comes from our desire to hold on to positive experiences. She doesn't want to leave because she enjoys being with you and cherishes the connection, even if it's only for a few extra minutes. This behavior shows that she doesn't want to give up the closeness and comfort she feels with you. If you practice Stoicism, you can understand and respect her need for connection. See the value in these moments and respond with warmth and understanding. Show her that you value the time you spend together. This can strengthen the bond between you, creating a deeper and more meaningful relationship. When a woman makes excuses to stay, it means she's thinking about you a lot. Her actions show that she wants to keep the good feelings going and keep the connection going. If you can understand and appreciate this from a calm point of view, you can build a relationship based on mutual respect and genuine affection. 11th, she calls or texts for no reason. One of the best ways to tell if a woman is thinking about you is if she texts or calls you for no reason. If she's reaching out without an emergency or important news, it means she's thinking about you. From a Stoic point of view, this is a strong sign of her interest and love. The idea of sympathia is that we are all connected and affect each other's lives. When she takes the initiative to contact you, it shows that she values the connection and feels a strong pull towards you. It's as if her thoughts naturally gravitate towards you, compelling her to reach out even without a specific reason. For example, you're going about your day focused on your tasks, when all of a sudden you get a text from her that says, "Hey, just thinking about you," or "What's up?" These seemingly casual texts are full of meaning. They show that you crossed her mind, and she couldn't resist the urge to connect. This is a sign of how much mental space you occupy in her thoughts. So, let's say you had a great conversation with her last night. The next day, she texts you a meme that reminded her of something you said or calls to ask how your day is going. These small actions are not random. She's trying to keep the connection alive. She might even ask you seemingly unimportant questions just to hear your voice or get your attention. Remember that real connections are built on these small, consistent efforts. When she texts or calls you without a pressing reason, it's her way of saying that you matter to her, It's a subtle but profound way of showing that you hold a special place in her mind and heart. So the next time she texts or calls you just to chat or share a random thought, appreciate the gesture. It's not just about the message itself, it's about the intent and emotion behind it. LinkedIn. These things are what make a friendship stronger and more meaningful. How should men respond? Knowing how to read the signs that a woman is thinking about you is only half the battle. Knowing how to respond well is just as important. Here are some Stoic-inspired ways for men to answer thoughtfully and music constructively. Stay calm and collected when you notice that a woman is interested in you through small signs. The first and most important rule is to stay grounded. Stoicism tells us to keep our inner peace no matter what happens in the outside world. Instead of letting her attention make you feel good about yourself or too excited, acknowledge it with calm appreciation. 2. Acknowledge and appreciate her interest. If she texts or calls you for no reason, answer her carefully and join the conversation. Let her know that you value the connection. Saying something as easy as, "Nice to hear from you," or "Thanks for reaching out," can go a long way toward building respect and understanding between people. 3. Pay attention and think. Take some time to watch what she does and think about how you feel and what you want. Are you also interested in her? Do you think you could have a stronger relationship with her? Stoicism helps people become more self-aware and take thoughtful action. Think about what drives you and make sure that your response is in line with how you really feel and what you believe in. 4. Talk to her directly and honestly. If you're interested in the same thing she is, let her know through your actions and words. On the other hand, if you don't feel the same way, you should tell her politely so that you don't force her to adopt Stoicism. Being honest and having ethics in everything you do. 5. If you're interested in her, make an effort to connect with her. You can do this by starting talks, remembering little things about her life, or coming up with reasons to spend more time with her. To build a meaningful connection, both people must put in work. 6. Set healthy limits for yourself while interacting with her. Also, make sure you stick to your own limits to respect hers. Stoicism stresses balance and moderation. Make sure the relationship moves at a pace that works for both of you to keep it healthy and fair. Dynamic ending. As our trip through the subtle art of attracting women comes to a close, I hope the Stoic view has shed light on these 11 signs in a way that gives you strength. Whether it's her longing gaze, her nervous fidgeting, or the depth of her conversations, each one is a brushstroke in the painting of how she feels about you. If this video made you think or gave you a new perspective, please share the Stoic wisdom by liking and subscribing to our channel. Your experiences matter to our community, so tell us your story in the comments below. You may have seen these signs or be the one sending them out, but the learning doesn't stop here. Explore the suggested videos on your screen right now to learn more about the Stoic philosophy and how it can help you have better relationships and a fuller life. Thank you for joining our Stoic community, and remember that every interaction is a chance to learn, grow, and observe. Until next time, keep learning how to be mindful, and may your connections be deep and important.